Hello, it's Friday. Oh wow. Gosh. Okay, it's nearly 20 past 12, and actually I really meant to come to you this morning, but I had a last minute Zoom which I had to help out one of the students from one of my clients' courses. And so now I'm here. So just before I go and create my lovely lunch, I thought I'd pop on and say hello to you all. Yeah, very different from where I was last week. And I have to say that I thoroughly enjoyed being away. I now look back and see the camera was a bit grainy. It wasn't that good. But you know what? I was away. Okay, I wasn't working. But I did come on to say hello to everybody. So thank you if you saw it and, you was following along live. But there's something I really want to talk about this week. It's not about the beautiful sunshine that I've come back to, and actually the weather's only great today, I have to admit. I want to talk about consistency. Consistency is something that is so, it's something that it comes up time and time again. And consistency can mean so many different things to different people. And it was kind of like recently brought up in a few of the different calls that I've done. And every time I'm in Tech Pixies and I go and post my wins nearly every week in Tech Pixies. And somebody put today actually was like, oh, I must put this, that you're always on fire, Paula. You're always doing something, And it's because I have the consistency. It's not because I'm a workaholic. I like to work a lot though. But it's because I'm consistent with what I want to do. And it's so hard when you have your own business and you've got clients as well, and you're looking after those clients. You know that client work is paid. And it can be all too easy just to slot in client work, but not actually push your own business forward. And I know that actually what you're doing, actually, it almost feels like you're doing it for free. Because until it's actually made and generated and you're doing something with it, nobody's actually paid for that hour of your time or those 2 hours of your time. So therefore, it can be all too easy just to kind of drop what you're doing for your business and then just pick up client work because you know that is going to be paid. So just remember that consistency can mean something different for everybody. But for you, for your business, I would say, try looking at what it is you said that you're going to do. Okay. And it might be that you want to create the course. It might be that you want to send out a newsletter. It might be that you've said something to somebody that, that shows that you want to do that for your business, but you're still not too sure how to do it. So try to use your consistency for your business in terms of taking that one thing and just doing something small, a small step every week towards what you said you're going to do. Because what happens over time is that as you start with those small steps, they start to over a month and over 3 months and over 6 months start to compound. So therefore, actually, whilst you started off with a very small step, like for a course, okay, I've now just completed all of the masterclasses. Okay, they're all now logged in and ready. And what I mean by logged in and ready to go is the sales pages are complete. That's it. I've not created all of these courses yet. But being consistent with the courses means I get to create a bit of the course every day for now going forward. And I've now sold places on all of the courses. But consistency for me will mean this week I'll make 3 modules for one of them. But for the other one, consistency will mean that I'm going to check out and I showed actually the people that I was teaching, consistency will mean that in 2 weeks' time, I'm then looking at another course platform to host the final course on. And that's it. It's taking that step, not creating the course, just literally booking out time to go, okay, where can I host that course? Taking those first initial steps in terms of that bit then, because then once you know where you're going to host it, then you start feeling better about, okay, creating it. And then once you've created it, you've then got somewhere to host it, so then you've got somewhere to upload it to. And you can see that, even just by slotting out that time, that small bit of consistent time in your diary, just to go and have a look at where you can host the course, from that then, the creating it and the uploading it then become this compounded effect. So today it looks like I've done masses of work. When I put my wins on earlier, it said, I've just completed 5 weeks training with my email masterclass group. That's massive. By the way, I didn't know how great I was going to be feeling by helping all of those other small business owners to get where they are in their business 5 weeks on. And I have to say, it's amazing. It really is, to be able to help so many people with these things that they need in their business. But I didn't do that today. That's a compounded win. That really is. It's like step upon step upon step of everything that just took every day another step, another step, another step. Okay, that's a small bit of consistency. I also finished writing up and opened up the sales page for the Organic Social Media Masterclass. Okay, that's another step. And I set up a payment link so people can then buy all three, okay, for this, with a bulk booking discount. And I just did that with a payment link in Stripe and added it to my website. A small thing, but again, I didn't create all of that today. But that was my win because actually now that is live. All right. The other win I've got is next week I'm taking a few days off. So that's probably going to be a win for next week. But I know now that I've now got to this point, I can now take a few days off. But I wouldn't be able to feel like I could have those days off had I not have had all of those steps before it. So just, when we come back to it, okay, it's not that you see one person working all the time, okay, or they're rushing or they're stressed out balls of mess. No. Think about what consistency would mean to that person, because my consistency is very different from what yours would be. My calendar will look very different from yours. Consistency means taking that step consistently every day or every other day, but know what you're going to do with that step. So then later on, actually, it looks like you had 1,000 wins all in a day. And actually, it's only been the result of 10 minutes of work. So, and that's it. It's now time for my lunch. I'm going to leave you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for just, listening to my ramblings. Let me know what you're being consistent with. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to champion you and, congratulate you on being consistent with something. So I'll be back next Friday. Maybe it's bank holiday, it's Jubilee. We'll see. Have a lovely, lovely weekend. We know that next week is half term if you have children and go and enjoy the Jubilee celebrations. I will speak to you then. Bye.